This is your video for Monday, the September 28th, the beginning of the week to review and then take your midterm exam for the class Transcendent. This video is a fairly brief set of suggestions that I have to help you get ready to prepare. So and the things are on the board. I'm going to photograph this for you and publish that also on Canvas, so you have access to that as well. So first of all, think about what I'm going to be looking for. And for that, you need to go to the Learning Outcomes early section of the syllabus. It lists the objectives and then learning outcomes. Here's what I'm testing you for and what the college is looking to me and holding me accountable for both the college and our accreditors. The first and the second learning objectives are what I'm going to be focused on in this particular midterm. The midterm is an opportunity for you and me to test and see how are we doing in this class. How am I doing as your professor, providing you the information I think you need, and your study skills and the way you pay attention and the things that stick in your head. But that's how we kind of find out, and I can adapt and you can adapt for the second half of the class to see how you can make that better. Number two, there are several things that I want you to review. Go to the module section of Canvas for the class Transcendent, and I suggest you go through all of the readings that were assigned from Armstrong, the two chapters of Armstrong, the readings, and then the reading from Kelly Brown Douglas that we had for this past week. Look at each of the modules has a section on reading, on questions and definitions. Those are where I've told you these are the things I think are important for you to hang on to for this particular material. Review those and look and see what you did and what you might need to do to see, gosh, I don't remember that one. Look it up. Look in the book. There's a nice glossary in the back of the Armstrong book. And look it up on the internet. You should look at the videos. I've prepared a video for every Monday of every week. And 2 weeks ago when I had my surgery, I prepared 2 videos, Monday and Wednesday. But including then the videos of the class meetings that we had where I recorded the Zoom meeting. In all of those presentations, I focus on the things that I am wanting you to hang on to. I want you to notice. Listen carefully, for that's the things I'm interested in you're retaining or learning. Then go to your notes. Here we are here. Go to your notes, and if you've taken some notes from your reading, from the videos, from the class time, on your questions, go through those. The things that you wrote yourself will be helpful to you to say, oh yeah, I remember writing this down. What I write down is what I'm more likely to remember. And then compare your notes with what the questions and definitions were and the things I focus on in the videos to see, did I catch everything I need to catch? That's the question. Then look at your written reports and hand-ins for an attempt to summarize what you studied that week, and then I gave you some comments about how you did and what you might have improved on. So you might want to check that out, see if there's something you need to improve your study on. The third thing is to see there's a review paper I put on that module, the midterm review module, which is paper, midterm. And there are 6 questions on there that you can be looking at, thinking about, preparing for. And again, I'm giving you clues, not what's going to be on the exam, but clues to what's going to be on the exam. Pay attention to that, and you might do some writing as a way of practicing for the midterm exam. And then finally, come to class on Wednesday if you can, the Zoom class, or look at the video once I get it posted. At that class, I'll do a little bit of quickie review, and then I will ask you for your questions. Are there things you're not clear about? Are you things you want to say, what in the world was this about? Let's talk about things so you have a chance to say, I need to have some work on, tell me something, or we can have some conversation in the class with your peers in the class to talk about what is and what isn't. So bring questions, bring comments, concerns to the class. We'll spend that time working on those. And then finally, if you have questions about something you're not sure about, or you're wondering whether you're understanding it correctly, or you can't find something, email me. I'm always happy to respond to an email as far as I can and when I can to help you out. My job, as I've said to several of you, my job is to help you learn. It's not a simple exchange of my ideas into your head. It is a relationship of a continuing question-answer, dialogue, conversation, relationship. That's where the learning takes place. So I'm never afraid to answer your question. I won't say, is that the quiz, but I'll tell you what you need to be thinking about. So let me know if you have questions. Work on your stuff in your own particular way. If you want to get together with other students in the class, by phone, by Zoom, socially distanced, whatever, and do a little studying together, that's always a good thing. And then come to class on Wednesday. I'll publish, actually the midterm is on Canvas now. It's due Friday at 5 o'clock p.m., the usual due time for an assignment for this class. You can turn it in at any time, of course. You can also go through it and then go back through it. You can edit or change any of your answers at any time until you actually finally submit it. That's a pretty neat thing about Canvas. So have a great time reviewing, thinking about the course that we've had since September 21st, August 21st, as we've gotten to know each other, as we've studied this material and we've read the stuff. We're beginning to get the ideas about how can we make sense of the different ideas of God that have been all through history, and we're now beginning to see relate to the way people are today. Talk to you Wednesday.